We're out here by our asparagus bed. I planted these several years ago now, and they're doing really good. This year is maybe the biggest I've ever seen the patch growing out. They start out as small roots, small rhizomes, I believe they are, and then you plant them, and then the root clump gets larger underneath the ground, and then it sends up a bunch of shoots. So multiple stalks are coming from one set of roots, so technically like these are the same plant. There's some large clumps over there that are all the same plant probably. This patch here is probably about 10 by 12, I'd say, something like that. And it produces quite a lot for our family. We could maybe eat a little bit more. They last for around a month in the springtime. It's a really nice thing because it comes on early. It's one of the first real hardy vegetables that you can get. That's really a nice treat in the spring. There's a couple out here yet that are still edible. You can kind of feel where they're soft and break them off there. I can probably break that one a little bit farther down. There's one in here. I like to pick them earlier whenever they're just coming out of the ground. I've let these get far, and these are obviously way too far gone. I'm just going to let these grow for the year and feed the roots. Our favorite way to cook this is to put it in the oven with some oil, whether that's butter or olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then we bake them in the oven for 35 minutes at 350 till, not 35 minutes, till they're done. It usually only takes 15 minutes maybe, till they're kind of browned up. They're really good that way, and it's easy. There's another late spring treat that comes available about the time that the asparagus is ending its cycle, and that's back here behind me. This is our elephant garlic patch, and so these are the flower pods that are shooting up. These are called scapes, garlic scapes. And you pick these similar to what you do the asparagus. You feel where they're soft and then snap them there. These are kind of classic garlic scapes shape. You try to get them whenever they're more this size than that size. I say classic because if you Google them, they're probably going to look more like this, what you find on the internet. A lot of garlic will grow almost exclusively like this until they straighten out. Elephant garlic, some of them will be this way, but a lot of them are these straight ones. So it's maybe a little bit different in that way. These are a nice little bonus springtime treat, but you also need to pick them off the garlic because it starts sucking some of the energy that would go into forming a bulb underneath, and it starts making it into a flower and into seeds. So you can eat them, but then you also got to pick them all off, whether you eat them or not. So I'm going to go down through here and pick a bunch of them, and then we will put them in the oven and bake them. I'm going to get a good handful of them. It's tough. I got a cookie sheet ready, and then I have some real butter I melted in the microwave. I'm going to pour it over the top of them here. Drizzle it on. Now I'll toss them to get them coated with oil so that the other ingredients will stick. I'm just mixing the asparagus and the scapes together, not trying to make them neat, just kind of get them one layer-ish. I'll use salt, pepper, black pepper, some garlic powder on top of the garlic scapes. Should be very garlicky. And now I'm going to add a little bit of paprika. It adds a little bit of good flavor as well. Garlic scapes are like mild garlicky flavor. They're not strong at all. Alright, I'm going to pop these in the oven at 350 degrees, and I'll check back in maybe about 12 minutes or so. Well, here they are out of the oven. We ended up adding another about 8 minutes, so it took about 20 minutes to get to this point. I bet these are really good. These are great to use in stir fries or in soups, or you can chop them up and put them in an omelet, but they're really good this way too. And it's a lot like asparagus whenever you eat them this way, texture-wise, and kind of a garlicky asparagus. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you find this useful. I'm going to eat some of these because they look really good.